Morning, students. Once again, we'll be looking at the topic formation, composition, and properties of soil in the subject agric science. Formation, composition, and properties of soil. So what is the soil that we're talking about? Soil, like we all know, is what we see on the uppermost surface of the earth. So how is this soil formed? Or is it that the soil just exists? There's a way in which this soil is formed. So the way this soil formation is controlled by 5 major factors. There are 5 major factors that control the formation of soil. We have the climate, we have the parental materials, we have topography, we have the biotic factors, and we have time. For the purpose of this class, we'll be discussing the first factor, which is climate. The factors that affect soil formation under climate include temperature, rainfall, wind, and pressure. So let's look at temperature. How does temperature affect the formation of soil? If you look at rocks, rocks plays a very important role in the formation of soil, because it is the rock that has broken down that eventually results in your soil being formed. So when there is hot temperature, when there is heat, your rock will be contrasting and relaxing. The hotness and coolness of temperature makes the rock to contrast and relax. And when the rock is contrasting and relaxing, there will be a kind of crack in your rock. So when this crack takes place, eventually discover that there will be a sort of way in which the rock will be reducing gradually. And that is how this factor, which is temperature, aids the formation of soil. Another factor that is a climatic factor that aids formation of soil is rainfall. Rainfall, like we all know, is the water that comes from the atmosphere. So the action of running water of rainfall causes the rock to gradually wear off. The rock will be it will keep wearing off gradually. It takes a long time, quite alright, but then eventually you discover that this process leads to your soil being formed. And as this wearing off is taking place, the soil that is being produced will be eroded. Erosion will occur and soil will be formed. Also, wind, high velocity of wind in the desert can carry tiny rock particles. And as these rock particles are colliding with each other, as they are colliding with one another, there will be breaking of this rock into tiny pieces, which eventually further breaks down to what is called soil. Another factor, which is a climatic factor, is pressure. High pressure on rocks that are hanging may cause such rock to fall down, and it will break into tiny pieces, which eventually results in your soil. So these 4 factors that are climatic factors are the factors that aid in soil formation. There are other factors like the parental material, that is the makeup of the rock, which eventually results in soil formation. We also have topography, degree of slopiness or smoothness of the land. We also have biotic factors, which are the living organism, and we have time. So those are the things. This is a major thing that I'll come to discuss with you today, that is the climatic factor that results in soil formation. So the assignments So you have to discuss how Parental material as a factor, and time results in the formation of soil. We have already explained how climate results in formation of soil, and we talked about four elements of climate, which is temperature, rainfall, wind, and pressure. So you have to discuss how parental materials and time results in the formation of soil. I wish you a happy Children's Day. Assignment is meant to be submitted when you resume school. Thank you.